very much. And so I hope this is something that continues for a long time because it brings such good people together. I love holding a microphone. I'm sorry about that. This one's called Dogfight. Warriors all, it's blood that they seek, hot-wired to fight and feed on the meek. A bite is much worse than a bark can portend. It's go for the jugular and kill to defend. Show no sign of mercy, no thoughtful remorse. Survival of fittest, a matter of course. With the blood, fur, and spittle wafting in air, we praise the top dog, the loser. Who cares? Barbaric at best when the truth lay unfurled, it's how we treat people in a dog-eat-dog world. Mongrelized people, dog-eat-dog world. This is called Greatest Dream, and we've, as poets, all had this dream. My greatest dream to be paid $1 million for a poem. That poem is so wonderful. Here is $1 million, I imagine the mused to say. It hasn't happened yet, this poetic largesse. I still have work to do on my punctuation. Place settings. From the start over. Rewind. From behind the shaker of salt, the words I love you. Through the forest of standing crystal, I see your smile. Beyond the stretch of linen-covered mesa, the graceful curves that gently guide me home. I'm a patient man with china set before me. At times like these, I feel the world is mine. Nothing can disturb this perfect setting. Dessert will be so sweet and take some time. And finally, a little longer, a little narrative piece that I think I read on my last poetry festival. One-Eyed Tom. We'd lost our over-anxious cat 2 months previously. Eddie had gotten too happy to see us. She couldn't contain herself. And as the car pulled into the driveway, she ran closer and closer and closer until she was none. Through the mystical magnetism of an open porch, Bentley appeared 2 months later. Like Eddie, a gray female, but with a distinctive crook 2 inches off the tip of her tail. Bentley became Cuddles in one of those transmorphic occurrences that happens when there's a 5-year-old child in the house. Cuddles was an affectionate cat. She loved people. Loved people. But not cars. So she flirted with the fullest extension of her purported 9th life. With a fully fertile, if tail-crooked female on the prowl, it wasn't long before a big old Tom passed through. Now, we never named the Tom, but if we had, it probably would have been some pirate name like Blackbeard or Cross-Hearted Jack. You see, bulked-out Black Tom had his left eye scratched out. A tough old scrapper, fresh from the open seas, he must have been. A season or two passes. A dog or two sets up habitation, and we grow to know Cuddles as a possessive sort. She's only mildly put out until some two-legged acquaintance bends over to pet the drooling Barker, and then someone is hissy pissed. After a few altercations, in which the feline always wins, Cuddles settles upon ambush as her primary strategy. She stretches out midway up the front porch steps, daring all canine ascent. Another season passes, and with it, another visiting Tom. This one, a big yellow. As fate would have it, Yellow Tom warranted a pirate name too. Spiteful Dane or Yellow Spleen McGinney. You see, this Tom, like the last, had his left eye scratched out. Presumably a shipmate of the previous piratey suitor. Love and jealousy being what it was, Cuddles allowed the yellow Tom to stay around, but she maintained vigilant position between her people and her suitor. In the annals of cat connivery, this tactic is known as effectual interference. 5 years down the road, and a third Tom appears, and you guessed it, its left eye is scratched out. Now, we're pretty smart for people, but we have yet to figure out the commonality that introduces so many of our feline friends to this light of monoscopic vision. The pirate myth was fun for a while, but not so convincing over time. Damn it all, we feel sorry for him. This must be a rough neighborhood for an old tomcat. Cuddles rubs against my shins, purring quietly, as I stare out at the pasture, pondering the mystery from my front porch steps. Thank you.